Back at the Empire of Might's headquarters, Hyuga returned and reported everything to Tsukasa, from Gen's betrayal to the village's scientific progress. Especially the fact that Senku was still alive. The moment he heard that, Tsukasa got to work. First, he ordered close surveillance of Taiju and Yuzuria, then started strengthening his forces, planning to attack as soon as spring arrived. For now, Homura would stay behind to monitor the Kingdom of Science. Only problem was she had to run all the way back to report. Meanwhile, in the science team, Senku and the guys were preparing to follow the roadmap he had drawn out. They had only a few months to get everything ready, thanks to Senku being the village chief. He now had a whole army of workers. But wait, don't you need antennas or cell towers to make a phone? If you sincerely want to know, Senku is more than happy to explain. Basically, sound is just vibrations in the air. When it passes into the phone's receiver, it gets encoded and turned into electrical waves, then amplified through a vacuum tube. After the electric current oscillates repeatedly at a single point, it's released back into the air as waves of energy. The listener just does the reverse and, bam, they hear the sound. After hearing the explanation, everyone stood there with their brains fried because nobody understood a single thing. To build the phone, they first needed a cotton candy machine. Wait, what? Turns out, what Senku really needed was a machine to melt gold and pull it into thin golden wires, an essential component for electrical devices. And that same machine could conveniently also make cotton candy. To ensure quality, and to motivate the villagers, Senku decided to make cotton candy first to test the wire tension. Using the last bits of sugar crystals left over from the wine jars burned in the big fire, Senku tossed them into the spinning machine and had Kinro and Ginro pull non-stop. In the end, they produced soft, sweet clouds of cotton candy so delicious the villagers instantly fell in love. Senku also noticed Homura's presence. But according to General, that woman was insanely loyal to Hyuga. No way to bribe her, and there was absolutely no chance the whole village could shake her off. That afternoon, Senku, along with the Kinro-Ginro brothers, went straight to Homura and left her a cotton candy, not forgetting to include a message: "Eat it. Don't be scared," as Senku explained. He wanted Homura to report the cotton candy back to Tsukasa, and maybe tempt her a little with something sweet. After seriously evaluating the candy, Senku realized the fibers weren't perfect at all, which could cause problems later when making gold wires. The problem came from the two brothers being unable to spin the machine at a perfectly consistent speed every time they switched direction. The rotation force changed. To fix that, they needed a tool that once changed the course of industrial history: gears. Using Kohaku's shield, which, 1,000,000,000%, had the perfect material, and some freshly carved gear teeth from Old Man Kaseki, they created a cotton candy machine powered entirely by muscle. This new version produced beautifully even, high-quality candy threads. Seeing the gear, Chrome suddenly came up with a brand new idea, and Kaseki loved it, so the old man and the young man ran off together to build it immediately. Meanwhile, Senku stayed behind and opened up a full-on manual labor hell for the villagers. He had them twist the newly produced gold threads into an ultra-fine cable stretching all the way to the top of the mountain. While villagers, young, old, male, female, were being brutally exploited by their beloved village chief, Chrome and Kaseki were somewhere out there tirelessly working on their own project.